Hey guys, it's that Dividend guy coming at you with another dividend investing video. Hopefully everybody had a great green day, a GGD in the market. You know I always wish the best for my viewers and subscribers, and I hope everybody made some money today. So we're going to take a look at the overall portfolio, the individual holdings, and the growth stocks that I've finally picked. I might add some more. I keep switching them out just because there's so many in the market, and it's a new arena for me, so I do apologize for switching out names, but I haven't invested in them yet, so I do a lot of flip-flopping before I put them in the portfolio, but once they are in, I do really try to keep them in the portfolio unless the original reason why I invested in them changes, like when Disney cut the dividend, but I'm planning on putting that back in with the growth portion of the portfolio. But anyways, let's take a look at the overall portfolio. Today, we are up about $189. For the week, we're up $85. The month, we're up $689. 3 month mark, we're up $1,200. For the year, we're up $2,100, up 10%. And all time, since April 13th of 2018, we are up $2,053.53. And guys, keep in mind, I've already been prohibited going back to work, so I haven't put money into the market for about 2 months now, besides dividends reinvested. So my portfolio should be close to 24, if not 25K, but that's all right. I'm going to be excited because I think I should be getting cleared to go back to work by the end of next month, so I should be able to put some money into the market before the end of the year, hopefully. The accident has taken away a lot of my funds. I had to move back home and whatnot, so life changed a bit, but I'm very excited to get back to work. So let's take a look at the individual holdings now, starting with Realty Income. A dividend aristocrat. So ticker symbol O. We have 15 shares. Market value is $946. Average cost is $45.38. 4.2% of the portfolio is in Realty Income, and that will go up. This is the monthly dividend-paying stock, and it's my favorite play for real estate. So today we're up $9.15, up about 1%. Total, we're up $265.95, or up nearly 40% on Realty Income alone. Then we are on to the next set of months, to the first set of months with Altria. Ticker symbol MO, 148 shares, $6,500 of market value. Average cost is almost $44. Portfolio diversity is about 29% of the portfolio is in Altria. That is high, but I'm comfortable with it. I've done extensive research on the company. I like where it's putting its future investment capital. I think they're putting it in spots that could really help the declining cigarette sales and switch the business into a more profitable state. So I know that's a big percentage, but I'm confident where my money's at, and they are a dividend king, so they've paid and increased dividends for 50 years, so I'm not worried about it. Today we're up 35.52, up about 0.5%. Total, we're up 22.10, up 0.3%. Then we're on to Coca-Cola. This is a dividend king. It's one of my favorites, actually my favorite stock of all time. We have 20 shares. Market value is almost $1,000 in Coca-Cola. Average cost is $51.26. 4.43% of the portfolio is in Coca-Cola. Today we're up $32. Total, we're down 28. Overall, we're down about 2.8%. This is the goal stock for this set of months, meaning every ex-dividend for this set of months I will be buying Coca-Cola. My goal is to be dividend efficient in this strong dividend king. That will take about $5,000. So with my current money in, it should be about 4 months, and I'll be dividend efficient in Coca-Cola, which I'm super excited about because I love Coca-Cola. So it's my goal stock for this set of months, which means that the dividends that I receive from Altria and anything else that pays this set of months will be going into Coca-Cola stock, as well as the $1,000 I'll be transferring over every month for this set of months. Every penny that I put towards 15710 will be going towards Coca-Cola stock. Next, we have FRT, another dividend king. We have 1 share, market value is $80.45, average cost is $113.40, so a great cost down average opportunity here. Portfolio percentage is 0.36. That will go up in time. Today we're down 96 cents. Total, we're down 32.95, down 28% or 29% on FRT. That's okay. We only have 1 share, so we have a very easy cost down average opportunity. I could buy over 10 shares with $1,000 and easily replicate the amount of shares that I have, and 10x the amount of shares that I have. So my average cost would actually be 80.45 locked in down pat. So I'm not worried about it. I'm actually quite excited to get some more money into FRT. Next, we're on to the next set of months with a Dividend King Lows. We have 2 shares, market value is $330, average cost is $100.86. 1.47% of the portfolio is in low stock. That would be higher if I bought more when I originally made my purchase, but I'm pretty sure I split it between this and AT&T, which I don't regret. I love AT&T. But today we're down $1.08, down 0.32%. Total, we're up almost $130, up 64.36% on Lowe's, because we're up $65 a share on this company, which is insane. So if I would have bought more shares of Lowe's when I originally made the purchase, I'd be up pretty big right now, but that's okay. It's a quality company. It will just take a lot to be dividend efficient, so I won't be adding to this position unless it drops dramatically. It'd have to drop about $70 for me to purchase it again. Next, we're on to AT&T. This is my favorite stock for this set of months, a dividend aristocrat, a huge telecom play that owns Warner Assets. 71 shares. I am dividend efficient. This is my goal stock for this set of months too, by the way. We have about $2,100 of market value. Average cost is $30.93. About 10% of the portfolio is in AT&T. Today we're up $37. Total, we're down $35, so we're about break even on the stock. At $30.42, we are still below my average cost. It spiked today, and I have a video explaining why that happened coming out tomorrow. So this is my goal stock, which means that any money that I transfer for this set of months is going into AT&T. So every time I transfer $1,000 for this quarter, I will be buying AT&T, and I can buy about 30 shares of AT&T right now at the current price. So I should be dividend efficient within about 2 months, because it's about $60 to be 60 shares to be dividend efficient, and I can buy 30 shares every time that I transfer money. So within 2.5 quarters, I will be dividend efficient with the stock. And on top of that, also, all the dividends that get paid out this month will be funneled into AT&T stock. So I'll actually get there faster than I'm expecting, just like I said with Coca-Cola, with Altria's dividends going into KO stock, with dividends from this set of months going into AT&T. The efficiency will be here even faster than what I'm predicting, as long as I can transfer the money over. Next, we have AbbVie, which their dividends will be pushed into AT&T stock, but we have 60 shares, $5,600 of market value, $72.22 is our average cost, 25% of the portfolio is in AbbVie stock. The reason that's so high is because they they bought another company and they dipped really low. Generally, when a company buys or acquires another company, the buying company goes down and the company being bought goes up. So that's what happened. They dropped pretty low, down to $72.22 when I bought it. Today we're down $9. Total, we're up $1,300, up 30% on AbbVie. And as you can see, after the acquisition, they soared. So I haven't added anything to the position. So the dividends from the stock was going to go to AT&T regardless before I even made it my goal stock, because it's way more efficient. Technically, though, at my average cost for this stock, I am dividend efficient with the dividends provided from that I get from Lowe's and Realty Income, as well as AT&T's extra dividend would cover this at my average cost. So originally, I was dividend efficient in both AT&T and in AbbVie. Now I'm putting all that into AT&T, and I can buy 3 shares right now currently. By the end of next year, it should be about 5 shares. Then we have the next set of months starting with J&J. We have 2 shares, market value is $300, average cost is $136. 1.36% of the portfolio is in J&J. Today we're up 88 cents. Total, we're up 35.26, up about 13% on J&J. This is one of my favorite stocks, but it takes forever to be dividend efficient in it. So I'm focused on a different stock for this set of months to be my goal stock. But I'm a huge fan of J&J, and eventually I will use the stocks that are more efficient to pour into Dividend Kings that I'm a bigger fan of. So next we have 3M. We have 2 shares, market value of $330. Average cost is $147.28. 1.47% of the portfolio is in 3M. Today we're up $316. Total, we're up 36.77, up about 12.5%. Just the same story as J&J here. Huge fan of the stock as a dividend king. It totally fits my portfolio and my goals for the portfolio for dividend growth. The issue is the amount of money it takes to become dividend efficient in this stock is just not sustainable for me right now. Putting in $1,000 a share, it would take over a year for both J&J and 3M currently, so it's not economical for me to do that right now. It's better to focus on a company that has a lower share price but still has great dividend growth and a great payout ratio. And eventually, once I get 2 or 3 companies dividend efficient from this set of months, I'll be able to use those dividends to pour into something like a J&J or a 3M. So in time, I will be dividend efficient in these companies. It will just take longer than I'm willing to wait right now at my current age. And the more efficient I am, the faster I am efficient, the more money I'll make in the market. Then we have Target at 150. We have 10 shares, $1,500 of equity, 87.68 is our average cost. 6.7% of the portfolio is in Target. Today we're up 540. Total, we're up 631, up 72% on Target. Same issue here with 3M and J&J. Huge fan of the stock. It just is insane with the amount of money you'd have to put in to become dividend efficient. It's just not practical, and I'd rather do it with a different stock, but I am a big fan of Target. Next, we have Walgreens. This one is in contention for being the gold stock, but it's not the one that I picked. It's actually even with the amount of money that I'd need to put into the other one. I just like the other one a little bit better because the payout ratio is a little bit lower. But I am a huge fan of Walgreens, and once the other stock is dividend efficient, this will be the next one on the checklist. So we have 6 shares. Market value is $232.98. Average cost is about $40 a share. 1.03% of the portfolio is in Walgreens. Down 306 today. Down 651 total. Getting a nice dividend of $281. This is in contention for the gold stock, but it's not the one that I picked. It will be next. Then we have ExxonMobil, the big payer for this set of months. It's a dividend aristocrat, 84 shares, $3,400 of market value. Average cost is $53.20. 15% of the portfolio is in ExxonMobil. Today we're up $80, up 2.42%. Total, we're down $1,050, down about 23%. But as you can see, a 73-cent dividend there. I'm not worried about it. I just saw an article that made me feel a lot better about ExxonMobil's dividend with all the price fluctuation, the oil issues, and the virus going around. That has really affected the oil industry because it barred travel. But I have seen a lot of articles and reports about ExxonMobil's management saying that they are sticking to the dividend and they don't even have to increase it at this point. I'm happy to buy more shares and even get the dividend where it's at and have the dividend stay where it's at because of the great amount of income I'm getting from the stock. Then we have Aflac. This is my goal stock for this set of months. I should be dividend efficient within 3 months, and then I'll move on to Walgreens. And then I have another couple that I'm looking at being Bank of America and Kraft Heinz Company because they each take about $3,200. So I could be dividend efficient with them by the end of 2022. So the goal for my portfolio here is to take Aflac and make it a gold stock because it's easy to be efficient in the stock. So right now we have 1 share at $37.11. Average cost is $35.75, so I'm up a little bit on this position. 0.16% of the portfolio is an Aflac. Today we're up 23 cents. Total, we're up $1.36 or 3.8%. And as I said, Aflac is my goal stock for this set of months, which means that all the dividends that I'm going to be being paid for this set of months is going into Aflac, as well as everything that I transfer for this set of months is going into Aflac to ensure that it is dividend efficient. So for right now, Coca-Cola, AT&T, and Aflac are the only 3 stocks that I will be transferring money into and the only stocks I will be buying with my dividend drip. So that means that it will get to efficiency even faster than I'm planning, and then I'll have to find new investments, or I'll just keep, if I don't like what I find in the market, or if something else on my watch list is not as efficient, or it will take more money to get there, and these stocks are more efficient, then I'll just keep pouring money into them. I have no issue with stocks being a really big position in the portfolio if they drip. So if I get to the point where I can buy, say, like 5 Coca-Cola, which I don't, that'll be a while, but like 3 Coca-Cola or 5 AT&T or like 5 or 6 Aflac, then I'll buy 3 Aflac and put the money, the like $121 or whatever it would end up being, into something else that pays this set of months that has a higher dividend growth rate than Aflac, but still has the same status. So that's the goal, is to find the stocks I can be dividend efficient in the least amount of time and eventually use that efficiency to buy me more investments to be more efficient in. So the goal is to add at least one dividend efficient stock a year. I'm thinking I could probably get up to three with my current plan, and then the money's just going to roll in. But anyways, guys, Coca-Cola, AT&T, and Aflac are the three goal stocks. That's where the money's going. That's where the dividends are going for now. Then we're on to the growth stock portion of the watch list um, portion of the portfolio. And for this, I'm just going to say whether I'd buy or not. At 41, I'd definitely buy Leggett and Platt. At Cisco at 61, 90, around $90. 86 is the 52-week high. It's a steal here, so I'm definitely buying that. Genuine Parts at 94, not touching it. PepsiCo at 139, I'm not touching it yet. If it was down to like 131, I would buy it. Kimberly-Clark at 156, $4 of upside, not enough for me to touch it. Colgate at 79, that is around its 52-week high. I would initiate a position, but it would be a small one that I could easily replicate. Next is Starbucks. I switched them out for Caterpillar. I know Starbucks is not a status stock, but the dividend growth is phenomenal. So I made an exception, and I did the math. Starbucks is actually easier to get efficient in. It costs less money than Caterpillar, so I switched it out. But at 85, I would buy Starbucks right now. I'm a huge fan of the company, and I just wanted it in the portfolio. Then we have Procter & Gamble at 138. Not touching it. It's only $1 off its 52-week high. Essex Property Group at 220. Definitely buying it. I have over $100 of upside in the stock and a phenomenal dividend with an aristocrat status there. Then we have Clorox at 217. Actually, I would be able to buy it here. I have $20 of upside. 217 at $20 is 237. So definitely buying it here. Great upside on Clorox. It's finally dropping. It's been shooting up like a rocket. So definitely a good time, in my opinion, to get into the stock. Sadly, I don't have the funds right now, but eventually I will be dividend efficient in Clorox. Then we have Black Hills. This is the utility play for my portfolio. They actually are homegrown. That's why I switched them out for Consolidated Edison, and they're at 48 or 49 years of dividend growth, so they're very close to king status, but they won't achieve it because they're not in the S&P 500. But at $57, I have $30 of upside on this in the stock per each share, plus a great growing dividend, so definitely buying it here. Then McDonald's, another real estate play at 215, though I don't have enough upside to buy the stock. Then we're into the growth portion of the portfolio at $29 for Warner Music Group. I will be buying, with this, I will get the rights to Ed Sheeran's music catalog, Red Hot Chili Peppers music catalog, Shinedown's catalog, Skillet's catalog, Van Halen, Aha, Cardi B, there's so many wonderful artists under Warner Music Group that get sales and streams, so I'm excited to own it. At $29, I have a decent amount of upside in the stock, and it's a growth play, so I don't mind buying it, especially because I earn the rights to the music of all the artists listed and even more. So I would probably even buy it at $40 a share because I don't think music's going anywhere, and I'm a huge fan of some of the artists that they actually have rights to the music of. Regardless of how music is consumed, I think owning the rights is a very profitable move. Next, I have Disney, the biggest entertainment company in the world. I own Warner, and I think Disney's even better, so I want to own a piece of my childhood. I have owned Disney before. I sold it because they cut the dividend, but this is a growth stock play now in my portfolio, so at $135, I have about $18 of upside in the stock, so I definitely buy it here because $15 is my of upside is my my goal, so definitely buying Disney here. Then I want Berkshire Hathaway. I'm a huge fan. They have a 10% stake, or around a 10% stake in Apple, and that's a stock that I love. And I would rather own it with a holding company with a diverse array of businesses than just own it outright. This is kind of the same thing I did with Altria with Kronos because I didn't know what cannabis stock to pick, so I picked a stock that doesn't necessarily. It's not going to fail if Kronos fails. So it's a good way to get exposure to Apple and other stocks like Amazon and whatnot that I can't really afford, but I'll get exposure to it through Berkshire Hathaway. So big fan of Berkshire, big fan of Buffett and Munger. I've watched videos on them. I've read books about their investing philosophy and strategy. So I definitely want Berkshire to be the core holding for my growth portfolio. This will be the biggest holding for the growth stock portion of the portfolio. Then we have Microsoft. I switched them out for Facebook. I like the dividend growth. I like the company offerings. One thing that made me switch was that Facebook doesn't have product. It's a social media site, which I get is very popular, but I feel like that could have an end date with it. And since it doesn't sell product besides ads, like for businesses, which I think is a very profitable investment, and I probably will have Facebook in the portfolio at some point because I am a fan of it. I like Microsoft's product, an array of products more. They produce um, products that people buy where Facebook really doesn't yet. So I like the diversity of the business. I like the dividend growth, and I like the growth of the stock. They're up a lot over the year. Sorry, I didn't. I don't think. Oh, I don't have internet right now. But they're up overall, and they do have like I think 16 years of dividend growth, like a 30% payout ratio. So they are relative to Apple, actually, just with a very a lesser price point. Then we have Costco. I switched out Take Two Interactive for Costco because they are my favorite retailer. They have a loyalty program that is absolutely insane, and it is one of four stocks that Charlie Munger holds. So that's not why I bought it. I bought it for the cash flow. People buy in bulk and for the loyalty program. And it does pay a small dividend, but they're a wonderfully run company, and I've done extensive research, and I want to own Costco. So, guys, that wraps up the portfolio. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. I did make a couple changes, but I like the portfolio now more than I did before. I just added Costco and I switched out Facebook for Microsoft. So, and I also switched out Starbucks for Caterpillar. So those moves will be sticking. I like the efficiency more, and that's what I'm really going for. Also, I'm thinking of adding a couple stocks for 36912, specifically because I could be dividend deficient within 3 months. Those being Kraft Heinz and Bank of America for right now. I'm looking into them. They both cost around $3,200 to $3,400 to be dividend efficient in. And the thing is, if I can be dividend efficient with Aflac within 3 months, uh, Walgreens within 3 months, and then hit Kraft Heinz, that's 36912 or 246, or even 369. If it takes 3 months, it'll be 369. And then Bank of America would actually be the fourth stock that I'd be dividend deficient in for that set of months. So the way I'm trying to do it, I would be dividend deficient with four stocks within 2 years, which is for that set of months, which is insane. So then I could use the profits or the dividends that I get from um, Walgreens, Kraft Heinz, and Bank of America to funnel back into something else like an Aflac if I wanted to. And that would actually end up buying me with Exxon dividends would be 2 shares of Aflac. Aflac itself would be dividend efficient, plus you get a dividend efficiency with Kraft Heinz and Bank of America. So you would be getting 2 shares with Exxon, 3 with Aflac, 4 with Kraft Heinz, and 5 with Bank of America. That's the type of dividend growth that I want, and we're talking about at the end of next year, which is insane. So that's the goal, guys. I switched the overall strategy to dividend efficiency. I'm buying relatively quality companies to buy better quality companies. So it's about getting that dividend in my brokerage account faster with efficiency and planning it out in a way that will buy me better dividend paying stocks. So I'm super excited. But anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you Monday with another dividend investing video. This is Friday's number, so I'll see you guys then. Remember to hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel, That Dividend Guy, and when you do, hit the bell notification because I post portfolio updates Monday through Friday. I do Tesla videos. I do videos on Warren Buffett's holdings. I do videos on stock market news. I try to post at least 2 videos a day. Sometimes I do 4 or 5, depending on the news that's happening in the market and what's going on with my actual holdings. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next Robinhood portfolio update. Take care, guys.